This is Irontrader. Now the pit's closed at 2:30. Now it's about about 40 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now you can see what an ugly day if you were long here on the old crude. For me, I'm short, so it's no big deal. Now what I'm doing is I'm waiting for a buying candle. That's what I'm looking for, okay? So what I'm talking about is a candle like this. See, we had the drop off here with lower highs and lower lows, and then we had that reversal candle. That's what I'm looking for. See this candle? That's a reversal candle. That's what I'm looking for. See this candle here? That's a reversal candle. See this candle here? That's a reversal candle, okay? So if we can get a candle like we had this grid and then come right on down, you want to go lower, and then she'll rip up nicely. But look what we got here today, okay? So she broke yesterday. We had a nice double bottom situation. It was 80.95, and over here we had 80.88. Nice double bottom situation, but you can see it didn't hold. Went right to that price channel first, blew past that, and then went to the 80.09, the 200-day, and then she finally stopped right there, like I told you, at the 50 SMA. Now the crude got as low today as 78.83, so you came right there, right at that 78.86 mark, within 3 cents. Not too bad, okay? So again, now when those futures open here at 6 p.m., now what you want to watch is you want to obviously watch today's candle, that big ass red candle, highs, the lows, and the close. Now, if it loses this low here today, this 50 SMA, then we're going to look right here to this 21 SMA at 78.04. That is your next support level. And then we have 77.80, which is your 100 SMA. That would be the next level. Then we can just follow the candles here all the way on down. What do you got there? You got 76.79 here. You got 75.84. You can follow this all the way down till you get all the way down to the 75 level. However, I always like to show you where it could possibly go, but right now what we're watching is that 50 SMA, okay? Right there, 78.86. You need to hold that. If not, you're going to go to that 21-day, and then you're going to go to the 100-day. Then we can start following the candles down, possibly all the way down to 02 Hondo over here, sitting at 75.06. Now, what do we want to look at the upside? Well, the key level is going to be right here. You need to regain this 80.09, that 200 SMA, very, very critical. And then we're looking upstairs, we're looking at that price channel at 80.70, and then we'll look here to the bottom at 80.95, and then we have that nice 81.75, which is your 50-day. Right above that, you have your 8-day sitting at 82.42. Okay, so a lot of resistance overhead here, so we got to see how that's all going to shake out. Now, Powell here is speaking on inflation, and the market is ripping up, but it's not really affecting crude all that much here. Okay, now the Dow is up over about 475. Nasdaq's up 231, and the S&P is up 50. Now the TQQ, which I trade, that's for the Nasdaq, and that's the basket of all that good stuff. Your Amazon, your Meta, your Microsoft, Nvidia, even has Tesla and Costco in there. That is really nice. It got as low as 51.27, and now you're sitting at 54.37. So really, really good day. So if you can't find a trade here in oil and natural gas, there's always other trades out there that are working very, very good. Okay. But let's just do a quick review. Okay, this is what you want to watch. That's 78.87. And then right below it, if that's lost, you go 78.05. Then you go 77.80. Those are all your key levels. On the upside, you want to watch that 200-day at 80.09. You want to watch that price channel at 80.70. And then we want to watch 81.75, your 50-day. And then you have your 8-day right above that at 82.42. Now, again, if you can get above that, we just look for yesterday's high. You're looking at 83.30, and then we come all the way up here to this candle, 83.91, and then we're looking here at 84.08. Right now, she is looking ugly, but this is what I was always trying to tell you. You never say, I'm going to go long here when you have a system like this. When you have a series of lower highs and lower lows, that's never good. Now you have to wait until we find a bottom, till we get one of these reversal candles like here. Okay, now this was just the opposite, okay? Once it broke out, you didn't know where it was going to go. It was going to keep right on running and running until it stopped with this candle here. and this is a topping tail. That told you that that's okay. All this here now is done. Okay, then we had a sideways action. You had a double top situation, and now she's all done. Okay, but when you have a topping tail here like we had Friday, and then you do this series of lower lows and lower highs, right now the selling is not done here, so we have to have a reversal candle. So what we're looking for is something like on this order here, right there, that's what we're looking for to get that bottom, even though it blow past, okay, it can blow all the way down here and then rally right on up, and that tells you that the selling is done. But right now, the selling is not done. RSI here, still plenty of room to run onto the downside. MACD looking ass ugly, green below the red, momentum, but right to the downside. This looks like it wants to roll over here. The RSI not looking good. The whole key is going to be this 50 SMA. Can it hold it? If not, 21-day, not Hondo. Right there is next. So when the futures open here, 6 p.m., just watch the high, the low, and the closing. Very, very key. So you had your high there of 81.57, your low at 78.53, and then we're closing here right around 79.32. Okay, so this is what we're all looking for right now. We need to get a reversal candle to tell you that, boom, this is done, and now she's going to go higher, okay, just like what we had here. Same kind of a selling situation all the way down, and then this candle told you, okay, that selling is done. You go long, and then we can ride it right back up here. But right now, we don't have any clue if the selling is done. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, natural gas. Here we have here today, well, we had a little bit of a lower low. Now, this was your selling candle right there, okay? Where did it go? Right there. Right into the old Hondo. I pointed out that. I've been pointing out this. All you got to do is go to my past videos, and I'll show you right there. This is a brick wall. When you get into that, you sell into that. You don't go buying there unless you close above. You go closing above, then we have a nice 2.47, 2.48 is your nice targets, okay? But it didn't do that, okay? It ran right up to it and sold right down. Now, today's low here so far, 1.91, but we're holding this level here. This is look at here at this 1.90. Long as we can hold this, very, very key, okay? So now we have to see what's going to happen when those futures open, what's going to happen. So what you want to watch is today's low, that's 1.91. You want to watch that 1.90. If that is lost, then you're going to come right to this candle, 1.89. That's your next support. Then we come here, 1.85. That's your next support. And then right there at 1.844, that is your next support. If that's lost, you got your 21-day at 1.80. You have your 50-day here at 1.78. And then we have your gap fill at 1.67. Okay? Very, very easy here trade. Okay? So don't force it. Let the trade come to you. Now, on the upside, what we want to watch is today's high, 1.97. If we get above that, here's your target, 2.0. And then we have 2.05. And then you have 2.9 right there. You have to close above that 100-day. I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care what anybody says. If you don't close above this key, 2.09, she is not going higher. It's going to go sideways to down. Just that simple, okay? So now you know your trading range here. Just watch that key 1.9 level. If that holds, then we might take a scalp here and maybe go higher. We got to see how this is all going to shake out. A lot of times when you get outside these price channels where this one's outside, that one's outside, and that one's outside, a lot of times you get that sell down because the price wants to get towards that 8 SMA. Then what it does, if it holds, then you can shoot right on up here, and then we can start blasting right on up. Let's see how this all shakes out. But the key is to the upside, you have to close above the 209. If you do, she's going higher. If you close below this 1.09, then you just follow the candles, 1.89, 1.85, and then right here, 1.84, and then we can just follow 1.8, and then we have your 50-day, 1.78, and then your gap fill at 1.67. Okay, so trade that range. Actually, UNG was a really good scalper today. I got 30 cents. I scalped it. I scalped it twice. I scalped it. So UNG was a really good scalper here today. And I scalped the KOLD. Got 2 points out of KOLD. So that was also a good scalper here on the short side. But right now I'm flat. I have no position at all in natural gas. I am short crude. Okay, until I'm waiting to see how that's all going to shake out. Okay, when the futures open there, I might cut that loose. It might go long. We got to have to see. But right now, no position in natural gas. I'll see what happens here at the end of the day when the futures open. And I'll be looking at the high of today, okay, at that 1.97, and I'll be looking at that low at 1.91. Weekly chart here, we got to close above this 1.78, so far looking good, and right there at 2.09. So you got that pinball action, 1.7, 2.09. So now we have to see how is it going to break above, or is it going to break down, or is it just going to go sideways, okay? So let's just watch all that here. Watch them futures. That's always a good key and also good trading. Now remember, also really good trading is pre-market. You can buy a lot of things, okay, in pre-market. That's how I scalp the UNG. When it turns 7 o'clock, I'll look and I'll see if I always kind of hope at red for the first thing it does it comes down, because then it seems like it wants to rally up. Okay, so always make the pre-market your friend. Okay, there's a lot of good trades. A lot of times I'll buy pre-market, sell pre-market. A lot of times I'll buy pre-market and then sell, later in the day. But use that as your friend. Use that as opportunity. Use that as cash flow in your pocket. Okay, that's what I got for you today on Crude Natural Gas. I'll be back here tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we will do all over again. Thanks for watching.